Hey everybody, this is Brian with Bear Cards 34. Today I'm coming back with a mail day. I have a little bit of everything. I've got a Panini Redemption, I've got a TTM, a new one that I sent out a couple weeks back, as well as a couple eBay purchases. But I wanted to start off real quick for those of you who watched my latest show and tell video. One of my viewers, Tom, mentioned that I totally skipped over Andre Tippett. This was his rookie card. But you know, Andre Tippett is a Hall of Famer, multiple Pro Bowls, just one of the greats in Patriot history. And yeah, I totally forgot about this card. So he actually was drafted in '82, but this is his rookie card. So I wanted to make note of that before we got started. And one other thing real quick, I was going through a few of my old boxes just to kind of see what was in there, and I found some basketball cards. I don't collect a ton of basketball, but I found a few that were kind of noteworthy, and I'm sure I'm going to find some more. I'll keep you guys updated. But this Shaquille O'Neal Fleer rookie from '92-'93, and a couple of nice Panini cards. These are from 2009, so a LeBron and a Kobe, which is nice. And then I got this U.S. Olympic 1992 Olympic hopefuls of Michael Jordan. And also this one right here, Fleer Premium. Strange seeing Michael Jordan in the Wizards uniform, but that would have been the 01-02 Fleer right there. Okay, so first up, this is my Panini Redemption. I won a giveaway from ATL Rips, and it came with points. And so I was trying to find something worthwhile, and I decided to say, hey, when in doubt, go with the Chicago Bear. So that's what I did. I was able to get this really sharp-looking championship ticket DeAndre Hall rookie card. So this is from 2016. He played 2 years with the Bears. It's numbered out of 49, which is nice. And he was a safety. I think the Bears traded him to the Eagles after a couple of years, and he's in the CFL now. But I remember when he was a rookie, he had an interception versus the Lions. That's kind of my memory of him. But I'm happy to have that card. I didn't have any autos of him, so nice to get that one. Next up, I got a couple cards from eBay. So this one right here, this is an Eric Weddle Prism from 2018 for the Ravens. So this is a nice die cut, like I said, numbered to 199. Eric Weddle is one of my favorite players. He played at the University of Utah. He was an All-American there back in '06, and then he was drafted by the Chargers in the second round. And he came out when I was no longer collecting. He was during my dark days, or the dark years of my collecting period, where I didn't really get much of anything. So I didn't have any of his rookies, didn't really have any of his cards until I started picking up collecting in 2013, 2014. So I'm really happy to get this one. This is the Topps Chrome white version. Numbered out of 869. That's a sharp-looking card there, so I'm very happy to have that. So Weddle lives in Utah now. His wife was a Utah State Aggie. That's my alum. But I'm also a really big fan of the University of Utah because I grew up just a few blocks from there. And so I'm a big fan of both the Aggies and the Utes, and he was one of the great Utes of all time. He's also a member of the 2010s All-Decade team for the NFL. He went to 6 Pro Bowls, and back in 2011, he led the NFL in interceptions. So after a really great career with the Chargers, he moved over to Baltimore for 3 years, and then finished up in 2019, one final year where he played with the Rams. He's very, very involved in our community still here in Utah, and he's a great interview. He's very blunt. He speaks his mind. He's very passionate, loves the Utes, loves the NFL. He's not the biggest Charger fan, so they did not end on good terms, and he is not shy about saying so. He loved his teammates, he loved his coaches, but he did not love the organization. He does love Baltimore, says some really great things about them. And anyway, I'm really happy to have those for my collection. So speaking of the University of Utah, I just wanted to mention real quick, we had a really tragic situation here over the weekend. One of the Utah Ute football players, a safety, a junior named Aaron Lowe, was shot and killed in Salt Lake City. The incident actually happened only 9 blocks from where I lived as a kid. and they still don't know who did it. There was a party, and he and a woman were both shot on the sidewalk. So it's still very fresh and very shocking. To make it even more tragic, we lost a football player from the University of Utah in December named Ty Jordan. Ty Jordan was a freshman running back, a true freshman, who only played in 5 games last year in 2020, but he still had 600 yards rushing, 6 touchdowns, and he was voted the Pac-12 Offensive Freshman of the Year, which was a great honor for him. He got that award on December 24th, and on Christmas night, just a day later, he accidentally shot himself in his hometown of Texas while he was home over the Christmas break. And he passed away. And so the Utes this year have been honoring Ty Jordan with this LLTJ, Long Live Ty Jordan symbol. They had the flag, they have the sticker for him on their helmet, and Aaron Lowe, the defensive back right here, this is a picture of him from a few weeks ago when they were honoring Ty Jordan. Aaron Lowe went to the same high school in Texas as Ty Jordan, and they were friends and high school teammates, college teammates. Aaron Lowe wore number 2, and as a tribute this season for Ty Jordan, he changed his number to 22, which was Ty Jordan's number. And unfortunately, now they're both gone. So the Utah Ute family has lost 2 very talented young men in the space of 9 months. I can't even imagine what that program's going through with that right now. It's just a very tragic situation, and very, very sad for the community. So this right here is a picture of Aaron Lowe. It's very surreal. I was watching the Utah game versus Washington State earlier in the day on Saturday. That was a game he played in. And, that night, his life was gone. So it's just a real tragedy. And this right here is a picture. That's Aaron Lowe. And this is Ty Jordan right here from 2020. Ty Jordan was one of the few bright spots for college football for me in 2020, that COVID strike-shortened year. He was just so much fun to watch and really brought a lot to the team. And, both of them are going to be greatly missed. And I know it's a really tough time right now for that Utah program. Okay, so not to bum everybody out, we'll get back to the more pleasant stuff. So this is a TTM that I wrote. For those of you who follow my channel, I mentioned that I sent out a handful of TTMs recently. The first time I've done that since I was a kid in the 90s. And this is the second one to come back. This came back after 11 days. And so this is someone who's an offensive lineman, one of the ones that was my favorite as a kid. And so let me see here. All right. Awesome. So this is the card I was most excited to get back, just with that artwork. I just thought that was a pretty awesome card, and it looks great with that blue ink. So this is Bruce Armstrong, first round pick back in '87 of the Patriots. He played all 18 years with New England, and he was great. 6-time Pro Bowler. He's a member of the Patriots Hall of Fame. And these look great in the blue ink. I'm really loving these. And so I'll go ahead and put those there. So yeah, so I sent him 3 cards. He was able to send all of them back. And just like, oh yeah, cool. So just like Brian Boschnagel, I had sent a few questions out, and he did answer those. So who did you most look forward to playing against? He put Bruce Smith. Yeah, and that just shows you the kind of player that Bruce Armstrong is, because Bruce Smith has the most sacks in recorded official, in history. He has the most sacks in history. And so the fact that he most looked forward to playing Bruce Smith says a lot about Bruce Armstrong's mentality. Who was your favorite teammate? Very cool. He put Ben Coates and Drew Bledsoe. Best running back you ever blocked for, Curtis Martin. That's awesome. So yeah, again, I just really appreciate these players writing back. So awesome to see them take the time to respond. And honestly, this blue marker with these cards looks fantastic. Like I said, this was the one I was most looking forward to getting back just because I love the artwork on it. But I think these look really, really good too. So anyway, 2 TTMs back for me now. Got some nice pickups today. Thank you all for watching. We really appreciate, or I really appreciate, the support you guys have given the community. Feel free to like and subscribe, and everybody have a great night and take care.